Vampyr, Vampyr, Vampyr. Oh, that's loud. It's always so loud. It's trying to get used to doing this whole, like, one's game up since I do it so often. Let's see if this says to be nice. Probably not. Yeah, so something's happening. That's not what I wanted. Thank you very much. Oh, okay. So this game likes to screw up on frame rates a lot more than it should, honestly. What? I thought... Or is she behind here? No? No? Where is this lady? Excuse me. Oh, there she is.
Oh, Jonathan, I cannot believe my eyes. Poor woman. Butchered by some savage scowl.
Can we share this meal? No. I'm partially responsible.
And I'm afraid I'm at least partially responsible. The man, the scowl, I brought him here.
Jonathan, how could you say such a thing?
Forgive me if I feel despondent. For there seems to be no end to the suffering and death that surrounds us.
I'm always here for you, Jonathan.
Have you killed this woman?
Have you embraced this woman? Like the other patient, this Mr. Renfield?
Her name was Amelia. And no, I did not kill her. I vowed a very long time ago that I would never take another life. Unless they ask.
Blood quality of the sick?
Is there sufficient vitality in the blood of the sick and dying patients?
Yes, Jonathan. The hunger gnaws at me every waking hour. Frankly, I'm starving.
Temptation surrounds us. Rich, vital. How can you resist?
Over the years, any pleasure I once gleaned from feeding is long gone. I drink for sustenance. And though I still thirst for more, I restrain myself.
Difficulty with holy
I've
symbols.
experienced a certain difficulty when faced with holy symbols or trying to enter religious buildings. Have you?
Now that's quite a question. I don't know why, but yes, it has happened to me.
Is it God's will?
Is this a sign? The hand of God in action? Are we repellent unto heaven?
I don't have the answers, Jonathan. But I believe superstition and magic is just fact awaiting the lens of science.
Are you frightened?
Aren't you frightened?
Very little scares me, my dear. To be compelled to avoid symbols of faith does not concern me.
What do you know of Ascalon? I was threatened by a creature, a vampire in Whitechapel, stating I had to obey the law of conduct.
What more can you tell me about him?
He was huge.
He was bigger than a man. Huge, in fact. He seemed to radiate violence. I thought he was going to tear me apart. Then he vanished.
Fergal, the executioner of Ascalon. You were fortunate he was not after you, but rather out doing his master's bidding.
What is Ascalon?
What is Ascalon?
The Ascalon Club are the most powerful vampires in Britain and exert tremendous influence. Take my advice and stay well away.
Oh, goodbye.
Thank you, my lady. I hope to see you again soon.
Okay. I forget which one is missions. Huh. I think which one is quests. How do you see quests? I just want to see how do you... Oh, I see this now. Guess I'll head this way. Okay, well, we'll see. So the head means something I'm tracking for a side quest.
It seems the Priwen are redoubling their patrols in the district. I must be more careful.
We do the Lord's work here.
And they have a fucking cross. Don't know what that's gonna do to me.
I'd head back if I were you, sir. Die, Vernie!
Of course he fucking hits me with the cross. hurts a whole fucking bunch. Hate these people, they suck major donkey dong. Okay, so there's two. I should relatively be okay.
Watch it! It's a killer! Don't like
Ooh. Oh, I'm surprised I didn't drop anything. Yeah, I did. And the trash can I can check too. Okay, let's check the map and see how I get here. Okay, so if I'm facing straight, means I need to go across the bridge. Okay. Wow, that's really fantastic looking. I'm just trying to figure out how to go about this.
fancy clothes! This one's a top! Fuck his fault!
Try to get this guy. I can. This will be okay. So since they're all dead, I can relatively walk around, check a few things. I don't think I've actually done this. Quarantine contagious disease. One shall enter or leave quarantine area without written. Oh, I already read this before. Oh, I've kind of been here. Maybe not on the way that I've been wanting to go, but I've been here. Only have 45 experience points. It's looking great. Oh, come on. Okay. What? Ordered by Dr. Theo Strickland, Pembroke Hospital. List of substance and ingredients. Lycurgma, papavis, medical opium, sodium hypochlorite, potassium permanganate.
Opium is one of the main ingredients of Strickland's medication. Never a good move.
It's an addiction. That's what that is. I will head back there. Enter at your own risk. Sure. I will do that. And of fucking course.
See them fancy clothes? This white top.
And I gotta bite all of you guys. And kill all of you, because you know, I don't take kindly to people shooting at me. I like how their body disappears really quickly, too. I like disintegrate into dust. Okay. I somewhat get experience points, just not as much as I would hope I would get. I have no idea where this guy came from, but sure. That's very much frustrating. Oh, gotta fight this again. Oh, okay. That's cool. Is there not a way around this way? I don't know if I should try my luck this way, though. Oh, well, okay. So, this is a thing. Cover letter. Hello, Frank. How are you, my old friend? It was good to see you last week. Next time, let me get the rounds in. I hope everything's okay on your side of town. Here in your old neighborhood, the situation's getting worse. Play is getting more violent every day and is only thinking about expansion, even when it seems there are some new players around trying to dispute our territory. boot boys are in bad spot, I'm afraid. So, I thought about what you said last time when we met, that you never regretted leaving the gang, that the only thing you ever regret not being able to put foot into the East End again, to avoid a good beating, or worse. Well, rest assured that you have my protection if you decide to pass by, and maybe we could talk again about new opportunities and job offer. You know, I have always been good for numbers, so maybe if you need an accountant in your company, let's talk about it, shall we? Say hello to your wife for me. What, boot boys? For life, old chap. Boot Digby. Well, no. I don't think he wants to get a part of that. Oh, hello there.
Good evening, sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Dr.
Drinking?
Jonathan Reed, that's who I am. And who are you?
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you won't tell me your name, then?
The name is Booth Digby.
Oh.
Maybe I'll ask my boys to break one or two of your bones, just so you remember it.
Your life in London. Are you a vigilante?
Are you some kind of vigilante patrolling these streets at night?
Something like that, but the police aren't in charge here. We are, see?
You are a concerned criminal?
So you're a concerned criminal, is that it?
Using funny jokes about me and my boys, are you? Fuck. You must have some balls.
I saw many men like you during the war, Mr. Digby. Greedy little cockroaches who feed on despair.
I could kill you for saying that. But, nah. You've been a soldier. I can respect that.
At least he doesn't want to hurt me. Okay.
Do you need medical help?
I feel fucked.
Okay, at least he's healthy. Your life in London.
Are you...
So,
What is your
So,
gang?
tell me about your gang, then.
what? Have you got a death wish? You really want me to answer that?
Well, yes. You seem so proud of your status. Why not tell me who you're working for?
Oi! I'm the boss, all right? The Wet Boot Boys work for me. All of them. Situation round here is better than other districts because of us. Because of me.
Whoop-de-doo for you. About this part
What
of town.
can you tell me about this part of town?
Things ain't that bad, thanks to us. We give people what they need, and we control this borough.
Well, you're not doing a very good job. People are still dying here like everywhere else.
Yeah, well, we can't be everywhere all the time. And Edwina says if we can find more guns, we could be more efficient.
More efficient? Really? You should probably tell Edwina that guns are useless against diseases and infections.
Incredible. You know what? You're lucky she can't hear you right now.
I want to talk to her
She's
now.
more smart than patient. My sweet queen of the docks.
Well, we're gonna talk some personal questions about you now. You are tired of this criminal life.
I know you're looking for an honest job, Booth. You're tired of this criminal life, aren't you?
It's just an idea. Edwina loves to run things so much. You can never really leave the gang. Wet boys for life, you know.
Doesn't have to be. Looking for Sean Hampton.
Do you know where I can find Sean Hampton? I need to talk to him.
The sad saint. Why on earth do you want to talk to him?
He was one of my patients at the Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, yeah. I heard the poor bastard had been abducted by some cunt. You better ask Tom Watts. He knows Sean Hampton well.
Well, that's good
Goodbye,
to
Mr.
know. Okay, so I avoided a whole section that killed me, so that's fine. I'm perfectly happy not being killed within 2 seconds, like I just had been.
Everyone's throwing the blame.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed. May I ask you a few questions?
Who are you? What do you want?
Oh, this
As
is
I
a
just
Edwina.
told you, I'm a doctor. From the Pembroke Hospital, actually.
The Pembroke Hospital, you say? I ain't paying any bill left by Clay.
I'm not here to collect payment, miss.
Miss Edwina Cox. So what do you want then? Fancy
Oh,
buying
are
something from
are
me,
they
maybe?
married then? Your life in London. Tell me about your work.
What can you tell me about your work?
I'm a businesswoman. I buy and sell things, and I send my wet boot boys after anyone who don't play nice with me.
Gang member and shopkeeper. Can't be easy running double shifts.
If you're interested, I may find use of a doctor who can freely walk across the city, you know.
You're quite a blunt woman.
You're quite blunt, aren't you?
I like people who know what they want and say what they think. This is a time of great opportunity for those ready to embrace their destiny.
I'm not interested at all.
I'm not interested in a career in the criminal underworld, Miss Cox.
Fair enough. Stay away from us then, if you don't...
Since my return from the war, I don't feel that concerned by threats, knives, or even bullets, if you must know.
That's exactly what that stupid trade unionist claimed after he attacked one of us. Booth and I reminded him a bullet beats words every time.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
You can't trust anyone around here. As soon as you lower your guard, you can be sure some arsehole will take advantage of you.
Thinking of someone in
You
particular?
sound like you're thinking of somebody in particular.
Take the gravediggers of Southwark. They must pay me every week, but it looks like they forgot who gave them permission to steal from the dead.
Looting corpses in a mass grave. That is a new low.
Whatever. Hey, since you're a doctor and all, maybe you can access that forbidden area and remind those bastards what they owe.
I don't really
Really?
want to.
Don't you think that's a little bit excessive?
Bastards, all of them. This region only responds to violence and threats.
Your feelings for Booth Digby.
Booth Digby looks at you with love-struck eyes. Tell me, Edwina, is the feeling mutual?
You have no idea how refreshing it can be for a woman to receive all the pleasure she needs. For once.
I'll take your word for it.
What is it, Doctor? A woman's not supposed to talk about these things.
No.
Behind.
Romance. I have...
Damn, damn, damn.
Tell me about the man you...
The bastard killed...
What happened exactly?
I don't know and I don't care. One of ours was killed by that communist bastard.
So you have no idea what really happened, but you executed him anyway.
No one messes with the wet boot boys, Doctor. This is our territory and this is our law.
And your conscience is clear.
I gotta check about her
You
medical
kill
too.
without hesitation.
Violence is an efficient tool, Dr. Reed, when used properly.
So you decide who lives,
Who lives or
and who
dies?
dies.
But like
just
most people in
that.
this game.
Yes, Doctor. Just like that. I'm not saying it's fair. I'm saying it's my way of dealing with troublemakers.
Can I offer you...
I'm fine, thank you.
I'm
I was
looking
looking
for
for
Mr.
Sean.
Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
The sad saint? I heard he was mugged or something.
Yes, he was. But he left hospital recently.
You don't say. Well, I suppose it's good news for the homeless and the useless. Ask them, they must know something.
Okay, can I get anything
Can I-
else from
As
you
long as
good?
you have...
Not really. Oh, I can start selling crap
evening,
that I
Miss
keep
Cox.
forgetting
Hello
to
again,
do
Dr. Reed. What do
because
you want?
I just don't ever remember to do it.
Can I see...
As long as you...
I have all this crap. There's some of them that just has resale value. Okay. All this other stuff can technically be recycled for components? I guess you could do that at a thing. Okay, fine.
Foolish girl and her pretty principles. She's got no idea who she's dealing with.
Mark my
Not a
word.
drop of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
Or something.
Whatever do you mean?
I'm a tracker of these creatures.
Well, I'm one
Vampire
right here,
hunter.
right now.
You best be off to your hunting then. For if the sewer dog is back and hunting all these poor folk, he needs a catching.
A sewer dog? What's it look like?
It's an old story. A monster with daggers for teeth and icy claws. He comes of a sudden, nighttime, claiming innocence, then vanishes.
Teeth, claws, murders by night? Your sewer dog is
This guy's gonna
my
get himself
business.
killed.
He's the kind of prey I hunt, milady. Good evening, sir. Have you witnessed...
And what do you define as a strange event? More to the point, who are you?
My name is Ichabod Throgmorton, vampire hunter extraordinaire
This made me
and
of Eobirth,
warden of the
Fawn.
East End.
Flash. I don't know why he reminds me of that.
I know what you're thinking. I'm just another lunatic howling at the moon, but I'm not. The bloodsuckers exist, and they're close.
I'm
Mr.
right in
Throgmorton,
front of you,
I'm
technically.
Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'd like to hear more about these vampires you're hunting.
A man of science. Well, I'll
I'm
be glad
literally
to
a
enlighten
vampire right in front of you.
What can you tell me about this neighborhood?
Did you hear about what happened to Jack Gillingham? Oh boy. It's a shame I wasn't around to protect him.
This guy's
It's
just gonna get himself
impossible to
stabbed.
protect everyone. The violence seems endemic in this part of town.
But it's my duty. I am convinced Jack Gillingham was killed by a vampire.
As probably everyone else
These
that has been
evil
murdered.
rodents are spreading like a plague.
About your work.
So, how exactly are you protecting these people? I'm curious.
I patrol late at night, investigating anything unusual.
His mouth just
I
seems
try and
super,
encourage people to stay
super
indoors,
weird.
but people are careless.
How do you identify a
How
vampire?
do you identify a vampire?
It's simple, really. They can't stand daylight. They're afraid of garlic and holy symbols. They also cannot enter a house without being invited.
Have you ever killed one of these creatures? Yourself, I mean.
Of course I have. What kind of question is that? It's a dirty business, believe me.
Do you need help?
Can I help in any way?
Actually, yes. I plan to put up posters to alert the population to the vampire threat.
Are you asking me to paste posters about vampires around the docks?
If you wouldn't mind. If you did that, then I can focus on my patrols.
Don't really want to?
Have you heard of the Guard of Priwen?
Of course. They're dedicated hunters. A little militant for my taste, but they do let anyone join.
Tempted to join the guard, are you?
Were you ever tempted to join the Guard yourself?
I did think about it, but I'm more of a silent hunter. They're more of a sanitary militia.
I never... So he is healthy.
Do you need...
I appreciate your...
Damn. Damn.
Have you...
Of course.
So you hunt... I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me, Mr. Throgmorton?
The sad saint? He should be at his night asylum at this hour. But I cannot tell you how to find it, sorry.
Really? Why is that?
It's nothing personal, Doctor. I'm sure your intentions are good, but people who sleep there... they have plenty of reasons to hide.
I could make you tell me, but I respect your refusal.
All I will say...
Could you... Who could help me find Sean Hampton?
Maybe at least you can tell me who could help me find him.
Tell you what, go and chat with Tom Watts. He's a bartender and good judge of character. If he talks to you, then it's fine by me.
Oh, that's fine.
Goodbye.
This is where I started out, I forgot.
See them wet boot boys get what's coming to them.
Evening, miss.
Well, I never. That's a first. Customers who make that much mess rarely come back. Never mind in fancy togs.
I'm much more myself than when we first met. By the way, I'm Jonathan, Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome back to the Turquoise Turtle then, Doctor. I'm Sabrina Cavendish. How can I help you?
What
People,
you look?
this is a
So
Tom.
I just need a...
this place.
We get.
So this bar.
Yeah. Tom's convinced this is something the local.
Your boss must be quite the negotiator to force.
Yeah. Tom's a great bloke.
Excuse my curiosity, but
Something bothering you?
believe me, I never judge someone on their place of birth or the color of their skin.
If that's true, you'd be one of the few not to make fun of me. Just you, Tom, Dyson, Miss Fishburne, and of course Mr. Hampton.
I'm sorry if I worried you. I was just curious to find out if you know this part of town well.
Nosy. My dad was a sailor from Bombay, and my mum was a maid born up in Glasgow. They got married in London, and here I am.
Do you recall?
I'm fine, sir.
Miss Cavendish.
You better ask.
Why not
We respect the privacy of.
Good.
Times like these are good drinks just as like.
Well, hey, Tom.
Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir. How are you tonight? Back to the docks, are we?
You remember me then?
Of course I do. You're that man who seemed so lost when he entered my bar a few nights ago.
Thank you for your hospitality. I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way.
I'm still Tom Watts. Welcome back, Doctor.
Why does your waitress feel in danger working on the docks?
This part of town is dangerous for all, but for women it's worse, as always. Sabrina is a brave girl, but she can't help feeling in danger.
Do you think she has good reason to feel this way? Are you not worried about her safety?
Of course I am. The truth is, she's tougher than me deep inside. She just has to learn to control it.
I already asked these questions.
Tom, I need to find Sean Hampton as quickly as possible. I've been told you could help me.
I heard the sad saint was recovering at Pembroke Hospital. Did he leave or something?
The important thing is I find him, quickly.
Why not try his night asylum? He takes care of those who need a meal or a roof there.
Where is it?
It's in an old warehouse, northwest of here. Just follow the bank to the west and go north when you reach the end of the pier.
I believe.
Oh, I bet you...
Please.
Oh, I don't know.
Goodbye.
Okay, so this shouldn't be very far. Take this thing off my lip though.
Shut the turquoise for a time.
I think I checked up here before. Not 100% sure. Hello, Drilly.
Outside.
Is this locked?
It's locked.
Guess so. Okay. So I can go kind of how I did before and go this way. Because I crossed this way before. I really don't want to get involved if I don't have to.
Another disgusting ghoul did it, don't you think?
I don't think so. The wounds are clean, it's pathetic.
A freaking vampire, then.
I can't say, but whatever did this carefully avoided the arteries. We found ourselves a bloody artist.
Shit. Pretty sure this is a boss fight.
Seems like the guard of Prewen is on Shorthampton's trouble too.
Yeah, that's fucking great. Yeah. I was not being very smart. Not much of a surprise.
Another
Get them weapons ready! We found one!
You're mine, Mermaid! Oh, that's gonna smart! All of you. Burn it, boys! I'll send you to hell. Die, Mermaid! Die, all of you bloody leeches need killing. Bruce the leech, boys! You're mine, Mermaid! Die, Mermaid!
Oh my god.
Die! Bruce the leech, boys! Want some of this?
What the fuck?
I'm telling you!
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Burn it, boys! I'll send you to hell. Killing's all you deserve. Crush the leech, boys! You're mine, Mermaid! I'll send you to hell. All of you bloody leeches need killing. Die, vermin!
Oh, so fucking frustrating.
Crush the leech, boys! Die!
Oh my god, I'm gonna get stuck. And then I'm gonna get murdered because I got stuck.
Burn it, boys! Die, vermin! Crush the leech, boys! Killing's all you deserve.
bit.
Want some of this? I hear leeches. I'll put it in you. Crush the leech, boys. Die, vermin! I'll send you there.
Oh, I fucking hate this already.
All of you killing. Crush the leech, boys.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Yo! Get back in the grave! I hear leeches. I heard it, boys! You're mine, vermin!
Yeah, I get burned every single time. I would like if it stopped fucking calling for. I did a mistake on that. Haha, fuck off. This is just super, super tedious until I actually get a space where I can actually do something. Oh my god, it's like I get a point where I'm like, oh, I'm doing pretty well. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Any blood, any blood, any blood. Not fair that they don't take damage. I would be fine if I could just fight that big dude. Wow, okay, that just like canceled out a lot of that. Fuck off. Okay. Now this gets a lot easier. Fuck off. Fuck off. So many dead people.
The wounds on this corpse are deep, the result of rabid rage. If this is Sean's doing, he's become a murderous beast.
Just glad that's over. Took way too long. So that's not what I wanted. I wanted to look at the map to see where I need to go. Guard the freedom of us all. Join the royal fleet today. Would you like to know more? Ask your nearest recruiting office. The fuck? What's that sound? Well, I guess I won't be going through doors. Okay, so I got new equipment. Fire rate. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's worse.
Bloody leech!
Nothing you can do now. So... Kinda wish I had a different melee stun weapon. Someone died. This doesn't look safe, the fact that it looks like someone just got eaten.
I know I've got something that'll strike your fancy. If not, I'll find you something.
I feel like I was here before, and This looks at least similar, but I guess I don't think it's the same area. No, it's not. Oh, this is a safe area. Because I can't attack. Okay, let's go talk to this nice little lad down here. I can figure out where the stairs are. Hi. Who the fuck are you?
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Do you need any help?
Rest assured, I will help you, sir. Martin Nightingale, at your service.
Nightingales,
Please,
yeah.
take a look at my wares.
Your merchandise.
None taken, sir. But please, I need to eat. Perhaps if you keep looking, you'd see something that takes...
Why not try seeking help instead of peddling your wares? I'm sure there are people around here that would gladly help.
There's
Probably
always the
not.
Night Asylum. Heard it's run by a very nice man, but I'm no beggar. Not yet, at least.
There is no shame in asking for help, my boy. Sometimes it can even be the best course of action.
I don't feel okay with that. I'm gonna make a name for myself, and I'll do it by myself.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you
He
help?
looks pissed
He's
as
a
fuck.
caretaker for the poor, is he not?
Something like that, yes.
Sorry, I don't know.
Show me what you have to offer then.
I know I've got something that'll strike your fancy.
I just bought 150
If
stuff.
not, I'll find you something.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr.
I already took my...
I'm sorry.
Don't tease me like that.
Just let me
I
in.
think I should come in, miss. I'd like to check if everything is okay, what with the epidemic spreading across London.
An epidemic, you say?
Let me
How
in.
terrible. I had no idea. But
You
where
cuckoo
are my
lady,
manners?
let me in.
Please do come in, Doctor. You are a doctor?
Yes, I am. I'm a vampire doctor, but I'm still a doctor nonetheless. I must still take all your stuff, though. For whatever reason you have this. Rodney, I just heard what happened tonight. I ran to your house, but you're already gone, so now I'm writing this note. Is it true you killed him? I can't believe it. Why? What happened? I really need to talk to you now. Please find a way to contact me when you receive this message. Since I know you can be very cautious, and to prove you this is not a trap, let's use a code when we meet. I'll whistle my name, Jack, in Morse code, and you'll whistle yours. Okay? This way you'll know it's really me. For now, it's a good thing you are hiding. The wet boot boys are all over the neighborhood claiming they will punish the man who murdered one of them. I'm sure we could make an arrangement to settle things once the heat dies down. I will check upstairs in a moment, but let's talk to you.
So, Dr. Tippett, what brings you back here? I heard whispers you had a job at that fancy hospital.
I'm not Dr.
I told
Tippett.
you my name is Jonathan Reed. Don't you remember?
Of course I do. I remember my name too. Gillingham. But you may call me Enid, Doctor. I'm very happy to see you again.
Okay. Well,
Do you recall?
I'm glad.
she has a headache. Okay, well, sure.
I'll
Thank you, Doctor.
I will be nice.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Oh no, I don't gossip. That would be
Who
most
doesn't
unbecoming
gossip?
of a lady such as myself.
Everyone gossips.
Who are the more influential figures on the docks?
Well, I heard about some terrible illness going around. I would say in that case that it's you, Dr. Tippett.
No.
Is anyone taking care of you, Miss Gillingham?
My son is always here to take care of me. He's a good boy like that, but I do worry that he needs to start living his own life. Why, I would never say that to him, of course.
Hey, do you know anything about Sean Hampton?
I'm
Since
looking
you're
for a Sean
crazy
Hampton.
bat.
Do you know where I might find him?
Sean Hampton, you say? Oh, the name does seem vaguely familiar, but alas,
You don't
I
remember.
cannot recall from where.
Okay, that's
Goodbye.
fine. I am gonna look through your home though, cause why would I not? I'm gonna take all your shit, cause no one's gonna care. Cause why would anyone care?
It's locked.
Oh, how rude. Okay,
I know I've got something that'll strike your fancy.
no, no. You had two things, and I have no. Can't do anything with that. Okay, so where does the safety end? Oh, this is the beginning of the safety. Okay. Any past those gates is gonna be the end of it. Okay. It's out and about. It is now mine. Where is there no one else here? Huh. Okay.
Or are you just out of your mind?
It's locked, all
What?
right. It's locked.
No, how about this one? I know the other one's locked. Oh, there's a note? No, there's no note. And you look like a drunk. This seems like an actual cutscene. Saying it has a massive loading screen.
I know I promised you I'd make everything.
Good evening, miss.
Or
I'm Dr.
or not.
Jonathan Reed. May I have your attention for a minute?
Good evening, sir. My name is Giselle Paxton, but I don't have time for men like you.
Have we met before?
No, but I just need to look at your fancy clothes to know that you must be desperate to visit the docks at night.
That's quite judgmental of you.
Sir, I've led enough strikes when I had a job to identify you as an enemy of the working class.
I'm a fucking doctor.
May I ask what you do for a living?
I'm killing myself scraping for a living. And you? Have you ever had to struggle in your entire life?
Doctors work
As I
hard too.
told you, I'm a doctor. You have to work a lot to earn that title.
Oh, a doctor. Born with money in a nice house, were we? Was Daddy a banker or a doctor himself?
Oh no. That I didn't mean to do. Can I talk to you?
You again?
I don't know why I accidentally did that.
May I?
I'm killing...
Why such hatred? Are you judging me by my clothes and my job?
Course I am. Fuck, you're so blind. You don't even see your privilege. Lazy people like you disgust
I'm out working really hard, and I'm trying to figure out why I'm a
What can you
vampire.
tell me about this vicinity?
Tell you what, just spend a few weeks here, and then ask me that question again. If you're still alive, I mean.
Say clearly what you think of me.
If you have something to say, say it. I'm getting tired of all this.
Oh, You want information instead? Well, here's some for you. Giselle Paxton does not like you at all, Doctor.
You see me as an enemy, don't
Do you need...
No, thank...
Guess you're relatively healthy.
What?
Tell you...
You don't know me, Miss Paxton.
Your mannered...
You're right. I have never suffered from poverty. But that doesn't mean I don't fight it and its consequences.
I really doubt you ever had to fight for anything in
I
your
was
life,
in the
Dr.
war.
Reed.
You don't... You're right. You don't... You're right.
Why can't I redo that section?
You speak of strikes and class enemy. Am I right to assume you're involved in trade union activism?
You bet I am. Well, I was. Nowadays, I'm just another worker blacklisted by the big companies.
Why are you...
You lost your job because of your beliefs.
Those bastards really hate a worker who refuses slave wages and unsafe conditions, especially when it's a woman.
Isn't the whole point of trade unions to help workers in need? Why don't they support...
Because you're a
A
woman?
few nights back, I lost the money my companions had asked me to hide. With me and my sister being penniless, they thought I stole it.
What really happened?
I drank too much that night. Strange men saw me count the money in that bar. Some sort of militia in uniform. I'm sure they robbed me.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
What is it you want? Does he owe you money? Has he displeased your Royal Highness? I'm
He's
no
in
snitch,
trouble,
Mr.
or you
Fancy
are all
Pants.
in trouble.
Well,
Kinda wanna kill her? What they call embrace, I guess. Kind of a weird way to say sucking their blood. Sucking them dry. I know that's gonna be a big experience boost though, just to be able to do that.
What have we here? Look at your lords, Governor.
good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Can I help you?
A fancy doctor lurking in...
And what about you? Working outside at night in this dangerous part of town.
You want to know my secret? I'm trying to earn money. And I'm Lottie Paxton, by the way.
Is it not dangerous to work here at night?
As long as I have good legs, I can run away from trouble.
Not if they're a
Fate now
vampire.
provides me and my sister a bed and a roof. I don't want to lose that.
Are you homeless?
Are you homeless, Miss Paxton?
Mr. Hampton's night asylum is our new home now. It's a safe place for me and my sister.
The sad saint.
What can you tell me about the Sad Saint?
It's just the nickname of Sean Hampton, the sad saint of the East End. He gave me shelter, and he's not always sad.
Do you need...
I'm fine, Doc.
Well, I just gotta ask, just in case.
What can you tell me about this place? How are things here?
It may be okay for a strong girl like me, but a dandy doctor from the city like yourself, you better watch your back, Mr. Reed.
You think I should
You
leave?
really think I should go back to a safer place, miss?
No, I think you had better stay and help as many people as you can. Just avoid the wet boot boys. Those bastards are worse than the epidemic.
Yeah, they're assholes. I know. They threatened me a couple
Which
times already.
local dangers must I avoid?
Well, the
Wet boot.
gangs, the thieves, the drunks, the jobless. A man with your fancy clothes will attract a lot of attention.
Well, I am not someone so easily intimidated.
Glad to hear that. And if you get into trouble, you can always seek help at Sean Hampton's shelter. No one would dare to be violent there.
It's not here?
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
Mr. Hampton must be in his office at the night asylum he manages, I suppose.
Why do you want to see him?
He was a patient of mine at the Pembroke Hospital, but he left abruptly.
I see. Well, Mr. Hampton is...
Okay, well, I'll need some extra like dialogue of nothing.
No, I promised you I'd make everything right, Mum.
Handwritten prayer. Dear Lord, this is my prayer for my beloved mother, Gertrude Paxton, who now awaits her daughters in heaven. Until that day, I thank you for allowing me to wake up and go through each new day in honest poverty and modesty. Please protect the good Mr. Hampton, who let us sleep in his shelter, in his night shelter. I humbly ask you forgive me for the resentment I feel toward my sister, Gazelle, since mother died. Blessed be her soul. Thank you, God, for hearing me. Amen. Are these people dead, or are they just sleeping? A bomb exploded just dawn of the front of the Dawson & Dawson Munitions Factory, the largest employer in the district. The detonation smashed the window of all the factories in the South Fork. It's a miracle only 2 people died in the attack, confirmed the chief, Superintendent Alexander Brington.
It's locked, all right.
Why would it not be locked? And why would I not be able to open them?
I cannot enter.
Surprise, surprise. Is there a crossword puzzle? That looks like a fucking crossword puzzle of an epidemic. I swear I had saw. Oh, there he is. Oh, Sean?
Why the long face, Doctor?
Yeah, he doesn't have the same eyes.
It looks like we both have changed a lot. I must confess, it saddens me, Sean.
Put your faith in the Lord, Doctor. He has a plan for all of us. We may not always see it, but he does.
Since you left Pembroke, the amount of blood that has been shed, it's hard to believe you, Sean.
Ask what you will. As the Lord is my shepherd, I will not speak a lie to you.
Aren't you afraid of what you are?
Aren't you afraid of what you've become?
We are blessed, Doctor.
Hello.
Can't you see it? The Lord has made us able to walk amongst the plague and aid those that need it.
Do you think this is a blessing when God's own house and holy symbols repel you?
If that is your burden,
I
Doctor,
like it. It's
so
just
be
slow
it.
at parts and
But I
sometimes
do not fear
frustrating
the cross,
combat, but
nor am I forced to take the life of
it's
another.
like a solid
My kind doesn't share your
7 out of 10 so far for me. You must drink blood
But
now.
you must drink blood now to survive.
No, not your scripture. Whoso eateth my flesh and drinketh my blood hath eternal life, and I will raise him up at the last day. So saith the Lord. I only need to eat flesh, no blood.
But if you're eating flesh, you're most likely eating blood.
Why return here?
This is my home. These people are my flock. You will always find me where I am needed.
Yeah, I'm not a hardcore combat type, so I struggle with it, especially because I didn't embrace anyone, but I feel the rest of the game was worth it. Surprising dialogue heavy. Yeah, that's the one thing I noticed, that I'm going through a whole bunch. Some of it I skip it because it's just padding. I don't really care for padding. But I'm realizing there's certain people that you could embrace because it doesn't affect the story. It helps certain people and you get bonuses for doing it.
Wonders never cease. Scal managing an asylum.
And what of you? A vampire doctor? Meals laid out before you. Yet you restrain?
And what about William Bishop? He tried to take care of you. But this hunger, this thirst, cannot be restrained.
Alas, poor William. He had a good soul, but was weak in spirit. He could not shake the thirst for booze, never mind blood. But have faith. My will is far stronger than his.
I don't know how I believe that at all.
Why did you kill Miss Jones at the Pembroke Hospital?
Killed old Harriet? You must be mad, Doctor. Why would I do such a thing?
You're saying you're innocent?
So you claim Miss Jones' death was not by your hand, nor the other incidents at Pembroke?
Though Harriet was an angry, spiteful woman, she was one of God's creatures. I have nothing but love for all he has made.
But you were close to her.
Of course. But she was lost, separated from the fold. She did not see the hand of the divine in my blessed condition.
But that sounds like you just killed her because she doesn't believe in your...
People have been murdered. I've seen the blood. I don't believe you can be trusted.
Have a little faith, Doctor. If you will follow, I will guide you to the light.
How do you plan to do that?
Take this key of the old sewers. The entrance is by the riverbank, south from here. There you'll find all the proof you need.
Very well. You have definitely intrigued me.
I'll be here when you return. If
Was
you
there
still
just
think
like
I'm
a
trapped then,
glitch on his forehead?
I surrender myself
Visual
to your
glitch?
judgment.
Well, I'm gonna look at all your stuff. And take all that I want. I'm surprised none of it is locked. Okay. Let's see what's upstairs. Probably nothing that I care about other than these shillings. Okay, let's go check out these sewers, which... it was a DLC that I got with the game when I got the sale. Comes with a sword, too, which I feel is kind of cheating. But I have it, I kind of don't really care. I gave up at this point. I've... got it on GOG a few weeks ago when it was released there. How much did you get it for? I know that it was on sale for a pretty good price on here for 20 bucks, so. I just rather have stuff on Steam anyway, since I collect all my games on there. I've been collecting more than I've been playing lately, and that's kind of starting to irritate me. Rat.
I have this.
Yeah, and I'm eating a rat. Okay. That is a shortcut. I think I can take them on. Nope.
Steady, boys! We've got one of them here!
Oh, well. Well, that's still... Yeah, I know. Fucking hates combat. It's awful. Yeah. That guy is dead. On to this asshole.
God walks with me.
Well, okay. Wow, that hurts a lot. Oh my god, please stop. Okay, this guy is awful. Hey, get your blood sucked, dick. Oh, I hate this dude. Hate with a passion. That's, not exactly what I wanted, but sure. I hate that, and then I hate the skulls that teleport a lot more than they should and leave the little shadow clones of themselves. That's super annoying. I don't think I've ever fought one of these guys. No, I have. I don't think I've ever paid attention to their name. Wouldn't the sewer's entrance be over there? Why would I be up here for a sewer entrance? Blinker skulls? Yes, those are awful. I hate them. They're dumb. Some of the scouts recently spotted a presence of a certain Ichabod Thorgmorton near the East End Docks. You'll probably see him patrolling the place at night, claiming that he's a specialist of vampire extermination. The man is a fraud, not even a real con man, or he does not charge anybody for the work. He is clearly has no clue what he's talking about. If he ever approaches you for some joint hunt or collaboration, refuse and let him go. In a leech fight, the man is nothing more than bait. I can see that. There's 3. Oh my god.
Don't have to start with the darkest horse first. Leech spine! Watch out!
Run, bitch, run. Oh, that hurt a bad. Oh, and they're still coming at me. You gonna walk away?
Watch out, boys!
I just want this guy dead. I could care less about everyone else. be dead.
He's dead!
Okay, I feel a little better. That has been like my my stupid strategy is just run away from them until they start walking away. And I can just go back and just smash on them. Oh, I know it is. I did that with, I accidentally made Dorothy Crane, turn into a skull. It was not intended to do that, but I had to, like, run in and out because I was level 9, and I couldn't kill her, but I wasn't gonna come back to it. So I went in and out and just did, like, a stunning move and attacked her until she died. And I ended up dying because she blew up on me. Fucking jerk. Dare she blow up on me. Yeah, being on a level in this game seems to be a normal thing for some reason. Oh. Yeah, like nowhere I go, am I like I think the only way you be over leveled is if you embrace everyone no matter what.
It's locked.
Well, there's Dark, the shitty vampire game, but I felt pretty like felt like I had to hide every time. Just fine. I have no problem with hiding.
So that's it. These wheels control the water level.
Well, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that yet. Okay. There's one wheel, two wheel.
That doesn't work.
Yes.
That doesn't work.
Well, that doesn't help for shit. Do I have the right idea? Don't think so. Well, this doesn't let me close it. Oh, that makes me uncomfortable. And I can't do these green ones. I really hate obscure puzzles.
That doesn't work.
Like, I feel like I should be able to break that with my pistol, but apparently not. Oh, well, okay. That didn't pop up before, thank you very
The gate
much.
should shut properly now.
Okay, where's this other one? Now I'm stuck. This was just dumb. I guess I don't do anything with this other one. Okay, that's fine. No. Sewers don't really make me feel comfortable. And the fact that there were two people there and now they're not. And I still have yet to upgrade weapons too. I haven't thought about that. Okay, so what hung up the bodies like this? The entire picking up every contents of even dirty case and trash cans. Oh, I just... Well, that's nice. I'm gonna eat some rats.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Well, too bad I'm making you. Eat another one.
This is despicable.
Sure. Just put a little bit of ketchup on them and it's a gourmet meal. Right?
It's locked, all right.
Why?
These maggots have escaped the wrath of Ascalon for too long. It is time to purge the sewers of their filth.
You again. The one they call the sewer dog.
Hold your tongue, newborn, or I'll crush you like a maggot.
You've let the beast consume you.
Finally, a touch of lucidity.
Oh, great.
Learn to respect the laws of Ascalon.
This is what I needed.
Dare challenge the dictates of Ascalon?
Why am I still walking? Oh my god.
Neck shall snap like a hare's brittle bones.
Okay, let's switch weapons. Thank you very much. What was this one? What did it use? Okay. Well, shit. Why did I go that way? Fuck off, this game.
Whence you vanished, I'll slaughter these skulls while singing your name.
Oh my god.
Foolish Egon.
I'm a little concerned right now.
And thine shall be a fair skull to adorn my mantle.
Oh my god. Back up.
You found your death in me. Slow as a snail.
Oh. Oh, I hate this a lot more than I should. I really don't have much left for this. Son of a bitch. I'm going to die. There's...
Foolish Egon.
Oh, come on! That reach. I got frustrated. Like, I wouldn't be if I had a place to actually fucking make something. But I can't leave the fucking place unless I go backtrack the entire thing. Which I'll probably end up doing. I am not well prepared for that fight whatsoever.
It's locked.
And I understand that clearly. That's fine, I have to fight everything again. I might not have to.
Over there! There's one of them vermin! Over there! There's one of them vermin! God walks with me!
Yeah, fuck off. I don't care. Okay, where... Okay. I don't mind the auto spawning thing. I think it's more bothersome that the leveling us system in this game is garbage. Or like... That's not at all what button I pushed. Oh, you son of a bitch. Can I make blood ones? Don't know where that extra one went. Oh, okay. I was like, did I make an extra one and it just went to nowhere? I can't edit rage. Where is this? As long as something doesn't change. So I gotta make another... Yeah, I didn't... It's not like I was trying. Okay. Actually... This is nice sound to hear. No, they weren't clear at all, and that upset me a lot. I was just like, I don't understand why this doesn't work. Why did she die? And like I understand that I told her to forget something. I just don't understand why it made her an empty shell of a person to the point where she got killed. And I don't understand why people suddenly just showed up and started killing everyone. That also didn't make a lot of sense to me. We'll see how strong this weapon is now. No, I hate that thing. That thing can fuck off. Oh, this is so much nicer. Oh my god, this was a bad decision to walk this way. No. Bad. Go away. Bye.
We found one.
Bye.
Fear no evil. We do the Lord's work here.
Ow. I guess I can't exact. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No!
He's dead.
Okay, don't call on the Lord, please. Okay. I should be in a much better condition. If I die again, I'm going to quit for a little bit. As much as I want to continue, if I'm gonna get frustrated, it's okay. It's okay to take a break. I can play something else. Or go to bed. Either or. It's late. They are fun. It's just sometimes when some bullshit stuff happens or you think you're super prepared and you end up dying, it makes something a little bit unfun. Just for the time till you come back and then it's fun again. Like that's why I have a hard time playing competitive games for so long, is because it's fun until I start getting really determined on that I really want to win, and then it gets to the point where I'm like, yep, I gotta take a break from this because it's no longer being fun, it's becoming a competition and I'm getting frustrated. I just don't understand why I have to jump down.
You shall learn to respect the laws of Ascalon.
Well, let's do this.
Banshee, the hand that crushes all.
Okay, so I need to change weapons.
Whence you vanished, I'll slaughter these skulls while singing your name.
Ugh.
How are you cut up? I shall tear thee apart and spill thy blood to the pissing wells. Down, stay down. I shall crush you.
Oh, that's great. That's great. He healed. That's great.
Return to your apothecary and needles. Her blood is now mine. And thine shall be a fair skull to adorn my mantle.
Okay, I need to back off.
I shall crush you. Return to your apothecary and needles.
That was not the right one.
Your blood is now mine. Down.
Oh, okay. That's fine. No, 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 no.
Blood is now mine.
Fuck off, you dick. Much better. I just wasn't prepared. Which is fine.
It's locked, all right.
He does look smaller now that he's on the ground. It doesn't look proportioned to how big he actually is. So he is down to size.
At least one skull escaped Fergal's wrath.
Swap, one more. At least that's done. And I don't have to do it again. Me going back and redoing what I like, leveling up and upgrading all my stuff actually helped a lot. Actually having potions.
How could he have made it this far? There's blood everywhere.
Doesn't have to be his blood.
Safe we are, still.
drink now.
What the fuck?
Bless you, Bridget. This isn't the blood of a vampire, but it will quench your thirst.
I'm a little confused.
This is our domain, not yours. You've been warned.
Wait, I saved you from this creature. That must count for something.
Thank you. Now go. Go back to the streets and houses. There is no love lost between us, Vampire. But thank you.
Sean Hampton sent me.
Sean Hampton sent me here. I believe he wanted me to find you. Who are you?
If you must know, they call me Old Bridget. And this shelter is where we live.
I'm Jonathan Reed. I'm a newborn Ekon. I'm afraid I'm not sure what's going on.
I shall not bend a knee, young Ekon. But I sense your pain. Ask, and I will afford you my attention.
Why was that creature after you?
Why was that creature after you?
Fergus is the blunt instrument of the Ascalon Club.
That was a nice
His
little... There's a
masters
T-pose
were
going
slaughtered
on right
or
there.
turned into slaves if they had their way.
What is Fergal?
What the hell was that thing? He wasn't an Ekon or a Scout.
They are known as Volkod, an ancient offshoot of immortals. Blood drives them, enrages them.
It's not the first time I've seen T-poses like that.
What of this Ascalon Club?
Vampire society's elite in the Empire. They make the rules and enforce
I think
their
that's a
judgment
T-pose.
upon us whom they see as lessers.
Is it that Sean... Is it you that Sean sent me to find?
So was it you that Sean Hampton sent me to find?
Perhaps. The sad saint was always kind to us. He must trust you if he revealed our location.
Can he be trusted?
Sean is a Skal. All those I've encountered have been violent, crazed creatures. How can he be any different?
Maybe because he is the sad saint. Or perhaps because I am Old Bridget of the Sewer Skulls.
Sean killed a patient of mine. And that's just one of the murders he's being hunted for.
If you refer to Harriet, she is now among us and under our protection.
Harriet Jones is alive. That's it. That's the proof Sean wanted me to find. I must talk to her.
No. Harriet is not alive. But you can speak to her.
How?
I must warn you. She is fragile and may not receive you warmly.
I don't
Is it the T-pose person back there?
She is filled with bile and hate. Her mind is sharp as a tack, but her body is so weak. I've never seen its like before. She is resting in a room on the far right of this hideout.
Thank you. I will bear that in mind.
Okay, so there's just skulls.
Eternal gratitude for your protection, Master.
Oh, well, this is strange.
We're at your mercy. Will you end us?
They want to die. I'm happy to. There's just one reading, happily.
Old Bridget says you are one to trust.
It's just everyone's super like depressed and everything, but one's reading.
Keep your distance, Ekon.
Well, screw you. I'm being friendly. Concerned since everyone's coughing and dying.
How is London? I've not seen beyond these walls in such a long time.
I think you would have problems too. If you were them. Okay, I will level up shortly, but I don't think I need to right now. I can't do anything. Oh, the light. The light in this game is awful.
Ascalon has stalked us for ages upon age.
This is kind of interesting.
We're at your mercy. Will you end us?
Apparently they want to die. No, it's... Yeah, it's on any hideout that has a light.
Hello, Harriet. Do you recognize me?
Yes, you were from the Pembroke Hospital. The young doctor. So full of secrets.
I've so many questions I need to ask you, Harriet. If you would.
I love questions. As for the answers, you may not like them.
Her arm looks a bit swole. Just a little. How do you feel?
How do you feel?
I can't see. I can't move. My body's burning. I feel as if I'm dying over and over again.
Well, you could go and say that she seems like she's had a few nights to herself too often. Since that's a jack-off joke.
Have you tried to eat or drink something?
People here tried to feed me, but I'm just not hungry.
Does the pain ever stop?
It is not pain I feel. It's like I can't stop feeling every inch of my body. But at the same time,
Your room, the blood. What brought you to fake your death in such a gruesome fashion?
to see if I would be mourned.
Why flee with Sean Hampton?
Why flee with Sean Hampton?
Jesus Christ.
It's always a pleasure to see a saint fall to
A
sleep.
shoulder, too.
But the coward still won't kill.
Did you enjoy pain and sorrow?
Do you take pleasure in causing so much pain and sorrow?
Nobody gave a damn about me. Not a tear shed. Poor Harriet. Always the discarded.
Why did you come here?
And why not? This is where I live now.
Will you respect old Bridget's wishes? Will you obey her?
Might as well.
Bridget is kind. She only needs to keep me fed and I'll be good.
Do you desire to stay here?
So you desire to stay here?
Yes, I'm with my own kind. Birds of a feather, so to speak. Poor Harriet.
Can't see her face very
I
much.
have a question of the utmost importance to ask. Will you answer?
Questions, questions,
Questions.
The good doctor, always searching for answers.
Do you remember what you did after leaving the hospital? Did you kill anyone?
First, a question from me. You answer first.
Very well then. What do you want to know?
Are you like me? Are you also dead?
We are both undead.
We are not dead, Harriet. Death no longer pertains to us. We are different.
I like what I am. I truly do. I relish the pain that courses through me.
Masochist.
I know you fled the hospital with Sean Hampton. Did you or Sean kill anyone in your flight? Anyone? Try and remember.
I will not lie. I wanted blood, and I wanted revenge, and Sean pulled me from it, brought me here instead. But the shadows heard my prayers. The shadows killed that bastard.
Who was that murdered the man?
Who was that man? The one murdered in the street?
He used to be my landlord. I lived here for many years before falling ill. Oh, he was an awful man. Disgusting and cruel. So cruel.
Don't lie to
You
me.
sought vengeance by your own hand, and someone else obliged you. Very convenient. Don't lie to me.
I don't lie. I saw him near the docks, and rightly I wished him dead. And I am happy he is. It's true. But I didn't kill him. I was too tired.
You're too tired. You're too tired with that heavy arm of yours. Stop having too much fun at night.
Tell me what you saw.
The shadows, they heard me and answered. Something in the deep darkness. Quick, deadly. It asked me if I wanted revenge. I answered,
yes.
Yes.
And these shadows, this presence, do you still hear it? Was it a vampire? Did Sean see it?
It spoke only to me, and now it is silent, but it is born of hatred. And it will kill again. And it hates you, Doctor. Oh, it hates you.
What makes you say that?
It whispered your name, Dr. Reed. It wanted to know who you were and where you went.
Questions about me? What did you say?
Nothing, Doctor. I said nothing. There was nothing it didn't already know. Oh, I'm tired now. Let me rest.
Oh, wow.
No more words. Please.
Well, fine. Oh, wait. There's something for me to open. Yo. Oh, hi.
Have you found the answers you were looking for, young Ekon?
There is too much left unanswered. So many questions.
Get to know us. Spend time with us. And I may be willing to answer more questions.
Why live here?
Why do you live here? Amongst the filth and vermin?
Live. Here we hide.
What are you hiding? Oh, you're hiding from the
What
humans.
Are you hiding from?
From the guilt, the shame, from the hunters and the light. And of course, our past.
Why not leave the city?
Why don't you leave the city? Hide somewhere far from the Guard of Priwen. The Ascalon Club.
We are the Sewer Skulls. This is our domain. We have run as far as we can, and now we hide.
A lot of them are in pain, so I don't think they want to go far.
Your diction, your words. You do not carry yourself like most Skulls I've encountered.
True. I'm not like most Skulls.
What happened to you? Why is she?
You were
Why
once
are they
someone
not
else.
like crazed?
What happened to you?
It is as sad as it is long, young Ekon, but it will remain mine.
Can I be of service to you?
Can I be of service to you?
We ask but one thing. Reveal to no one our secrets. Do not betray us.
I can do that.
For how long have you been in hiding here?
Skulls have been hiding under London since vampires first entered the city.
Where did you hide before the sewers?
We claimed ancient tunnels, forgotten caverns, catacombs. We are Skulls, groveling beneath the feet of our makers.
Okay, tell me about
What
Harry.
manner of creature is Harriet? She is different from everyone else.
I really don't know. I'm not even certain she is a Skull. I've no idea as to what blood made her.
What is a Skull, in fact, in your honest opinion?
A progeny of a vampire, disavowed by her maker. Perhaps a fruitless branch of a noble tree. A word used to enslave us. I cannot say.
You mentioned that vampire blood has tremendous potency. You believe it to be stronger than your own?
The vampire's sweet blood. That rich, dark wine that we crave. For it made us, and it can sustain us.
I thank you for your time, madam.
Your kindness has been ample payment, Ekon. To protect us, I'll close the access to our hideout, but you can use our shortcut to reach Mr. Hampton's shelter. Just follow the arrows.
Thank
Well, at least I can get out.
You're spared it enticing.
No, how about not? I don't like being told I'm enticing. She's a nice lady. She doesn't try to hurt me. They do like skulls as decoration though. At least it's stable.
It's locked.
I don't know. I would consider the stable if there's skulls.
It's locked, all right.
I'm gonna be angry if it's really just right underneath them. It's like you just could let me just go through a freaking shortcut. Someone's dead.
It's locked.
Fucking course it is. Why would it not be?
Welcome back, Dr. Reed. Would you like to take communion with me now?
Sean, are you eating raw flesh?
It is the sacred flesh of the mortal lamb. Our Lord's bountiful transmutation for the sustenance of his believers. Thank you, Lord. I am your most humble servant.
So,
I made some delicious
true
ribs.
to your word.
Just doesn't
you
make me
waited
like
for
ribs
my
right now.
return.
I told you, Dr. Reed, I was a man to be trusted. Did you have words with the poor Harriet?
You make no distinction between the living and the scars, do you?
We are God's children, Dr. Reed. One and all. And he's determined to save us.
What will be the result if you continue to assist both Skulls and the living?
For the last decade, that's what's been happening. And they found a better life. What's to change?
You're forgetting the epidemic. Things can go south very quickly.
He's like twitching in
I've
his
seen
chair.
it.
Oh, these are terrible times. Only those pure of heart shall prevail.
But you are a skull.
You've turned Skal now. Don't
Tartar.
you see the danger to anyone giving you their trust?
We are all sinners, awaiting
Doesn't
salvation.
look raw. It looks like a hot dog.
This is a simple truth, ordained by the Lord Almighty. I am a
I can get
seeker
down
of
on a
his
hot dog.
glorious light.
Stop twitching your chair. I can see it.
Does this place belong to you? How can you be so certain you can keep it open?
This warehouse was once property of the Dawson family, but has been bequeathed me through donation.
Have you met the Dawsons?
The Dawsons? The wealthiest family in London? Have they a clue as to what
Oh,
goes
he's
on?
twitching and it's starting to piss me off.
Not at all. The donation was made before the war. The building was run down. I never met Aloysius Dawson myself.
So you have the run of the place and no one's taken notice?
As long as we keep to ourselves, we interest no one. This is a haven, and I pray it remains so for eons to come.
Harriet, Miss Jones, has been behaving in a most violent manner. She's going to need special attention.
That's precisely the reason I brought her here. To meet old Bridget. She's the guide Harriet requires.
I don't think so. Who's old Bridget?
Who is this old Bridget?
I don't know, Doctor. She rarely speaks of her past, but I know she has a long one. She's likely the oldest soul in the city.
Harriet is so hateful.
Harriet is
She's
possessed by her hatred. You cannot let her roam free. She's dangerous.
She has joined her own kind, Doctor. Old Bridget is a saint to the younger Skulls, guiding them to salvation and peaceful existence.
I believe I've learned all I need to know. I'm certain you've killed no one, but one day I believe you'll cross the line.
Logic is a false prophet. Faith is the only path to salvation.
What do you mean?
We have been blessed with God's eternity. We are the instruments of his divine will. We shall feed the hungry forever and ever. Amen.
I will strive to emulate your merciful nature, Sean, but it's a difficult pledge to make.
I don't like him. I don't like this. Go away. I'll punch you.
Expel your urges and kneel before the Lord in praise.
These urges. You know the hunger will never be satisfied.
I've come
Hey,
to
Pleagle.
embrace
How you doing?
the everlasting craving. I have sworn
He's
to
just
feed
rotting
only
meat.
upon the flesh of the dead. It is now my sacrament. Take, eat. This is my body. So saith the Lord.
I don't like this dude. I don't know how. What's the amazing news? Well, I figure this out. I upgraded my own PC to make it new CPU, motherboard. Oh, that's cool.
My discover is vampire blood would enhance your metabolism, perhaps even heal you. If what old Bridget says is true, I'll give you some of mine.
I'd rather not. It would be extremely awkward.
You have no choice, Sean. It's the only way to protect your cheptel, those still amongst the living.
No, Dr. Reed. God made me this way. Who am I to disobey his will?
You believe that God's plan was for you to be
If you didn't have all the hints about him, the option would have been available. That's that's what I saw.
Ways.
I can't imagine God intended for you to be molested by a priest in an orphanage. Drink, friend.
No.
I said kneel and drink. Now.
The sticker soon suffer the consequence of your actions. Talk to the man hiding the suit. Oh, that's something else. But supposedly this is the best choice to make. That's what I thought. I wasn't sure what it meant by turn. Well, So before, what I didn't know, I was understanding what was the whole turn portion of it, so I just wanted to know what the turn portion meant. It just means that you give it blood. That's the only thing I was just confirming, because I was like, do you turn him into a vampire or what? But I didn't want to kill him. I didn't want to leave him be because he's really psycho crazy. And I was just like, don't really feel comfortable with him just roaming around eating people and not really being able to resist his urges to eat, because then he'll probably turn into a murderous person. And then the other one was embrace him, which is you kill him and suck his blood. Well, apparently they changes how they look by having vampire blood. Like, it makes them control their urges better. So when they have vampire blood, they last longer from urges. But... And then I didn't want to kill him because he's technically... Before he turned into a skull, he was helping the district, and if I get rid of him, I don't know how the skulls and the people would be. So I was like, well, I don't want to... He's kind of like at the medium between the two. But I didn't know what the turn was, and I didn't want to make that, so I just looked up what turning meant, and it just meant to give him blood. So I was like, probably this one. Oh yeah. I killed one pillar. Didn't mean to.
Another corpse thrown in the streets. Someone's playing.
What's in his hands?
I know this brooch. This is my mother's. A birthday gift from father.
Well, I didn't know it would kill her. If I would have known, I wouldn't have done it. So now I'm like really wary of my choices.
Pretty Orchard Street. That's near Poplar's district. Why would this man carry off my mother's brooch? I must go there. Good evening, Mr. Throgmorton.
Dr. Reed, can I be of...
Did you see what happened to him?
Actually, yes.
I hate that what they did. Like that, it made
like
no
a vulgar
sense.
log.
Why is it that you sound so afraid?
You didn't see it. He was dead before he hit the ground. The strength required to do such a thing, well, it beggars belief.
Who could have done that?
Who? Well, a vampire, of course. Look.
I hate this dude. He's annoying, and I hate him. Oop.
You've never faced, let alone killed, a vampire, Ichabod. You're a fraud.
No, I'm not. I may embellish the truth concerning my achievements, but I'm totally dedicated to my quest.
Okay, which one causes me not to get a clue, a hint? I wouldn't say you're a lunatic. You have
courage, Mr. Throgmorton. Perhaps that is all one requires to face the demons.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. You'll see.
Maybe?
One day I'll find
It's usually
and
to go
kill
benefit
one of
the
these
person you're talking to.
with my own two hands.
Do you need my medical attention, sir?
I appreciate your concern, but I'm perfectly...
I really want to kill you.
Goodbye.
You again? What?
Giselle, tell me about the death of your mother.
After our father died,
Hell,
the three of us were exhausted.
you should talk.
I don't want. After
Hell,
the free.
you should.
I don't want.
At least they didn't.
Giselle, I know you sleep at Hampton's shelter. What can you tell me about him?
He provided a room.
Why is that?
He's always sad.
Okay. I could kill you.
Did you see what just happened?
No, I didn't.
Just keep that in mind.
And
I
I
can
don't
threaten
care.
you all I want.
Because this sexist pig is one of the 4 men.
Well,
I just threaten, and then they don't even know
Glad
I'm
to see
threatening
you
them.
again, Mr. Reed.
Lottie,
Giselle killed her. Plain and simple.
that's quite a statement.
Mother was very ill. But I forgave Giselle.
Perhaps your sister is not.
I know that, and I don't blame.
I'm just skipping this a little bit.
Giselle,
Sometimes
do you need my.
I'm fine,
Well, good.
Did you see what happened?
No. I was coming back to the shelter from work.
You saw nothing at all.
No. I told you, just that awful...
A woman screamed.
Of course. It was terrifying.
Goodbye.
Apparently there was a lady who screamed. Okay. Where the hell is this? Well, that doesn't help me. He's a little bit you know, well, there's 2. Okay, well, I'm not. Look, it's rain. I feel like I should stop. Go to bed. It's almost 2.
Best be on your way home. Oi, yo, stop there!
That's a level 21. Wow. I don't like that. Yeah, me going this way is gonna be bad. That's asking me to like get my ass whooped. I get across? Yay.
All these whispers of monsters got folk gossip.
Oh, hi.
Hello, boy. Did I scare you?
No, it's just that...
Well, I won't.
My name is Rufus.
Do you need
a real doctor?
I don't have anything for anemia.
I'll see you later.
Sure.
What can you...
It's all about staying out of trouble.
Why do people avoid...
They call me Rufus the Curse. Around here, I'm a bit of a bad luck charm.
Have you ever thought about...
Where else would I go? At least I know these streets and some people around here. This is my city, for better or worse.
What do you...
I listen to the news on the dock, sir.
Do you have a...
It's hard to work, what with my head and all. Since I was a boy, I've always had trouble remembering what I do and why I do it.
What do people...
Things have been tense between the wet...
Why do you remember rumors, but you have problems with everything else?
Are you alone?
I don't have...
So you have no home?
No. I mean, yes. I live on the...
You should be careful, Rufus.
I've known worse. I'm not all alone. I have Mrs. Fishburne.
Why do you think she's so considerate?
I can't say, sir.
So long, Rufus.
Am I really cursed? It would explain so much.
Let's see. I need to go this way.
Pleasure, sir.
Her
Been a
face
while
looked
since
gone
we've
for a second.
seen any new faces round here.
I cannot enter.
Of course not. I remember there being a scowl here before. The same scowl, did it just move downwards?
Hello again, Mr. Thatcher.
Yes, this...
Mr. Thatcher.
No. No.
Just wanna get up.
Why did you...
Newton wanted me to...
Tell me about your claustrophobia.
That's what the bloody doctor said.
Oswald, why did you not go to the Pembroke Hospital to seek medical help?
I don't trust doctors. All they care about was their careers and processes. I won't be locked in any room again by anyone.
Your fear of being trapped is not going to go away by itself. You need professional help.
I've seen enough butchers in white coats to last a lifetime. Hospitals reek of chemicals and death. What I need is fresh air.
That technically could be.
Don't get me.
Nope. Apparently, I don't have it.
Do you want to talk?
No.
An irrational fear.
Well, Doctor.
Perhaps you would.
Are you joking?
Of course.
Goodbye.
Did I feel 2 hints?
Hello again, Mr. Blight.
I'm eternally grateful, Doctor.
What's complicated? Can you speak?
Rats, sir.
What can you tell me about the war, Mr. Blight?
War was...
Did you know Oswald Thatcher before the war?
No. We met...
I fought in France, too.
Yeah.
You are always welcome at the...
I'm not giving up on bringing Oswald back to the hospital.
Perhaps he needs to reach that distance.
Could you speak to him?
Well, I tried. He doesn't care.
Do you need...
Afraid...
Throughout his...
Still working at the...
What caused your phobia of rats, Newton?
It happened last year following an artillery attack. I was trapped for 2 days in a hole under 2 dead soldiers. And there were rats.
Go on.
They started eating me as soon as I dozed. Gnawing at my ears, my fingers, lips. I couldn't move. Couldn't call for help.
I see.
No, you don't. You have no idea what it is to wake up.
Sounds gross.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight.
I don't want to get up.
Just a dozen years or so.
Good evening.
Doctor.
Do you need any...
Come on.
Goodbye.
Well, last time you said that, I came back a day later and you needed help. Don't say anything, Dick. Lady Asbury and Dr. Swanson. They both need to talk to me, I guess.
It is good to see you again.
I'm better than one might expect, Lady Ashbury.
Really? What do you mean?
I discovered the most intriguing skull. An elderly woman answering to the name of Old Bridget, and a man who helps them remain hidden in London.
Old Bridget? Peculiar name. I've never heard of her.
According to Old Bridget, skulls can lead a peaceful existence like us. They are even able to nourish themselves by feeding on corpses and the flesh of the dead.
How vile. Please, Jonathan, let's change the subject.
Skulls of London have gone into hiding. Both mortals and immortals plot their extermination.
Yes. Scowls are the orphans of the Vampire Society. They are the shame of their genitors. A disgrace to the vampire that created them.
There is something ominous closing around me, Lady Ashbury. Something spies upon me from the shadows.
I really want to see this thing that keeps talking to me.
And wicked.
Whatever do you mean, Jonathan?
If Sean Hampton and Harriet were not the guilty parties, then who? I saw the bodies and the blood.
Your rebirth has not gone unnoticed, Jonathan. Be extremely careful. If you get in the way of an immortal's plans...
That's a problem. I can die.
Do you suspect someone?
I don't know, Jonathan. I steer clear of vampire politics, especially whilst hunters roam the city's streets.
Goodbye for...
Well, I don't want to talk to you anymore. I'm gonna talk to Dr. Swansea, wherever his name is. What the hell? Why did it just turn all of a sudden?
Another night with the glorious battalion.
Hey, bitch.
Jonathan, at last. I've been worried sick. Have you solved the case of our poor Sean Hampton?
Don't worry, Edgar. The reputation of Pembroke Hospital is secure. Sean Hampton was not the guilty party.
Is that true?
What do you know of the Ascalon Club?
Not as much as I would like. There have always been rumors about a secret society of vampires operating in the interests of the British Empire, though I've never met a member.
I crossed paths with one.
And killed him.
A terrifying creature going by the name of Fergal. He was sent by the Ascalon Club to exterminate the Skulls of the East End.
By the stole, Jonathan. If vampires are eliminating their own progeny, then dark times are upon us. Darker than I've ever witnessed.
Do you think Lady Ashbury would know of them?
Probably
Jonathan,
not.
our beloved lady is not one for social dalliances, nor the assemblies of dark orders. She's a woman of superior taste and selective acquaintance.
That's kind of what
I found Harriet Jones. She's much the same old, embittered woman she was, only she's been made a Skull. Her transformation did not go well.
Incredible. Why not bring her here? We could learn so much by studying her condition. It would be fascinating.
I doubt that. She can barely move. Perhaps we could learn more about the degeneration of Skulls.
Perhaps. But she could also belong to a new species. We know so little of the laws that dictate vampire reproduction.
Were there any studies made by your order on the subject?
Not that I'm aware of. I will transmit your discovery to the Brotherhood's primate. He will be delighted.
No, I don't want to rehear it again.
Does the name Old Bridget?
I've never heard of her. Why? A patient of ours? I must confess, I don't know them all.
No, it's just someone I recently met. A fascinating woman. I had thought that perhaps...
By the stole, Jonathan. You've met another vampire? I would appreciate an introduction, if that's the case.
She's not a vampire, though.
A pleasure.
I don't think she is. I think she's just a skull, isn't she? Anything for me to take? Nope. Your office is boring. It's fucking late. Is it gonna be seizure warning? Oh, Jesus Christ. That's a huge bonus in damage.
The flower's dying.
I don't know how to give that
needs
water. Well, I'm gonna make it force save. I'll be done. need to start doing skills after this, though. If you ever lived near the docks of East End, you must know who Sean Patrick Hampton is. And if not, you might have heard of him. His name is starting to spread through the entire capital, and the song sings in one of the Hope. Sean is the humble founder of the Hampton Asylum, an establishment that he built with his own hands and convictions. The building, an abandoned warehouse gracefully donated by the Johnson family, they then renovated and transformed into now the most famous asylum in London. The poor and hungry are welcome under his roof, and with this he shares his food, his care, and his prayers. John Hampton came from the background of misery, but the hardships of life didn't disfigure or maim his profound trust in the Lord. If anything, the faithful man gained an acute empathy in exchange for the torment of poverty. His love of others renowned throughout the docks. Rare are those who don't witness the Sean's cry at the sight of an infirm veteran, an orphan child, or a sick mother. That how he gained his nickname, the Sad Saint of the East End. Sean Hampton is so respected that people still stay in his shelter even after the Sad Saint contracted a mysterious disease which forces him to rest a lot and take his meals away from his flock. While in other parts of London, people step back as soon as someone coughs in public. Men and women accept to eat and sleep in Hampton's Asylum, the safest place in the East End docks. The building looks dirty, the stench around the place is awful, and for a delicate soul, but there is hope and love there, and the toll has been low and stable for days. It rests a lot. What, you mean during the day? The game crashed. I think the game told me no. I think the game told me no. I thought I had this game. Ooh, it's the next game. I'm a little disappointed that the game crashed. Now I'm looking at games on Steam. Cause why not? Oh, I forgot the Spider-Man VR game came out. I gotta try that. It looks fun. I gotta move my what's it called? Air mattress out of the room though, cause I put it there because a friend stayed here for a week. Anyway, I should probably go to bed since it crashed and there's no point me starting it right up from when I'm just gonna end it. Apparently there's a Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 game coming out in March 2020. So I should probably play the first one. They are nasty, and this is not the first time. Yeah, I got Bloodlines 1 that I want to play before I play that one. Bloodlines 1 is a great game, but it is pretty glitchy even with a must-play unofficial patch mod. Great writing, though. Oh, I've seen the game. I'm very aware that it's probably gonna be horrible for when I play it, but that's fine. There's different ways to play that game, though, so. Although I know that I really don't want to make that game more difficult than it is, so I know that there's certain paths to take. Planet Zoo. I'm gonna be a sexy, skimpy vampire that wears a sexy police outfit. I know that part. Plague Tale: Innocence. I want this game. I gotta decide if I want this game before. There's so many games I want, but I don't have so much time to play them all. Damn it. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna be in the morning and stream a little bit in the morning before I go watch the Spider-Man movie. Yee. I don't really want to watch that. Where is my mouse cursor? There it is. Okay, well, have a good night, afternoon, morning, because I don't know what time zone everyone is in. And I will be on later. Probably like in 7 hours. 7, 8 hours. Yep. Thanks for joining. Bye!